All right. We're gonna try and finish this before I have to go. Saga is in the dark place. Alan is out of the dark place, but Scratch has the clicker. And yeah. Let's get ready for the crack can.
It's me again. Go to the statue of Parliament Tower Plaza. To make your ending come true, you will need what's inside the shoebox there.
The ending? A shoebox? Who is this?
That sounded like Alice. Maybe. Sheriff Breaker. So where's Parliament Tower? Hey, buddy.
Agent Anderson. Is that really you?
Haven't seen you in ages.
Sorry, this place likes to play tricks.
Sheriff Breaker? What happened to you? How did you end up in the dark place?
I was brought here. Snatched away from the morgue by a man named Orland Dorr. Been trying to piece it together for... Well, it feels like a long time now.
Who is this Dorr person?
He's here. Somewhere. I've been seeing his face in my dreams for years. This whole thing is insane. But he is much more than he seems. He's connected to all of this.
I need to get to Parliament Tower Plaza. Do you have any idea where it is?
This place, it's like trying to find your way around in a dream. I've been trying to map it, but it keeps looping, shifting. Like there are many versions stacked on top of each other. There is a page. Describes Dorr finding his way through this place. I tried to follow the steps, but no luck.
Can I see that page, Tim?
Of course. In fact, it's the page I tried to give you back in the morgue in Bright Falls.
We're gonna find out what was on it.
Now that I think about it, maybe Dorr brought me here to keep you from reading it. Here. I'm gonna keep looking for Dorr. The closer I get, the closer I feel to waking up. I need to find the man behind the curtain.
Shouldn't do that.
Dorr walked across the rain-slick tiles of Caldera Street Plaza. He stopped at the door to the construction yard. A poster for his talk show hung there. He stepped through, willing it to take him to Parliament Tower Plaza.
I know what I need to do. The door to Parliament Tower Plaza was at the construction yard.
Which construction yard? Over there? My bad. Went too far. Wasn't supposed to go there. Oh, excuse me. It is interesting. I don't have the same tools that Alan
I
did
made it.
when he was here.
I need to get up to the street and find that statue.
Am I about to have to fart? Fart? Am I about to have to fart Arlandar? Am I about to have to fight Mr. Door? Or what's the...
Enough already.
Damn. That's hardcore. Enough already. Fuck off. You're stupid, dark place. You can't make me doubt myself. I'm cool.
There's the shoebox. The clicker
The clicker.
and some kind of bullet.
A,
Shiny with
a magic bullet.
get here from Washington.
Alright, let's just get into Parliament Tower, I guess. We can't. Oh, fuck. These guys are like... I might be able to. Okay, we're gonna get to the light. Excuse me. Interesting.
This is the first time I've seen a page about Warland. Who is he?
A door that stands between two rooms is in both. A door that can lead anywhere is everywhere. That door is the center. He governs the currents of reality.
This is some G-Man shit. Love it.
Hard to know who's playing who. Opening too many doors. This isn't important right now. I can look into it later. The page describes him moving through the door. How can I do that?
The dark place has many faces. It is a mirror, reflecting all possible realities. The family of doors have the power to shift between these realities, here and elsewhere.
If I can find a way to navigate through this nightmare, maybe I can find a way to get back home.
A lot of stuff I didn't solve. All right, so maybe I'll just run towards the flashing light there. That, yeah, we'll do that. Nope. Okay. Hey, Sapphire. Trying. Don't know if I have enough time though, because I gotta go in like an hour and a half. If I do what I normally do, which is be really lost, then maybe not. Also, I was gonna say, do you wanna... You wanna talk tomorrow? Like, person to person? That sounds more menacing than it's supposed to be. But just... I'll be packing and... getting my equipment for work. So, figure that I'll have some time to do that. Okay. Popping a lot. Wait. Is it popping right now? Or is it only when I'm talking? And as far as time, I have no idea. I can send you a message later and we can figure that out. Every 5 or so minutes. Now popping? Like constantly? Okay, I'm gonna reboot it. Alright. My mic should be back up. What about now? Better? Worse? But I'm confused. Is it constant? Is it when I talk? Or does it just, like, even if I'm not doing anything, does it? Because I haven't noticed it in a lot of the streams. Because I go back and listen. I also reboot. I'm gonna die. Yeah, whatever. Fuck you. It's back. What the fuck? Okay, well now I'm just pissed off. Yeah, okay, instead of finishing the game, we're gonna figure this out, I guess. Let me, It's not a loop. It's a spiral. And that is why I am going to pull up the stream and watch myself while I stream. No, but like, it's important to me to have. Did you notice it yesterday? Or any of the other previous streams? I mean, I suppose there's nothing that I know how to do about that. What we'll do is I might be able to turn the gain down. We're gonna take a look. But I've already been streaming for 13 minutes. I mean, it's possible that, like, because mine is like an XLR microphone, maybe it's maybe it's just sending frequencies that your headphones don't play nice with. I don't know. Hopefully it's not in the VOD. If it is in the VOD, I'll just, I don't know, give up. God damn it. We're trapped here. Ow. Where did your... Fuck off. No, that's fair. Okay, cool. Fucking dead again. Pissed off. Alright. I'll catch you later, Sapphire. Thank you for dropping in. I figured you'd be busy, otherwise I would have sent you a message. But you take it easy. How can I leave the dark place?
This is the
I've already listened to this.
The page describes him moving through.
Yay. Oh. That's interesting. There's a physical... Cool. Didn't realize that until now. I don't have a map. Okay, so my presumption is that I have to go down into where I came from. Why would you give me ammunition for something I don't have? Can't do anything with those. Fine. We're gonna try and flare our way through. Fuck you guys are stupid. Where's the door? That guy's trapped in the ground for some reason.
The phone again.
Ooh.
Yes?
Hello. You don't know me, but you need to listen.
Hold on. How did you know the clicker would be there?
This is important. Alan's lost. He doesn't have the ending. He needs your help to finish the story.
How am I supposed to help him from here?
How many characters besides Alice know
Okay.
about
I'm
the
not
clicker?
doing this. Wake is in Washington. I could talk to him in overlaps before. Alan. We need to talk about the ending.
What is this?
My mind place. I've reached out to you like this before. But I understand more about it now.
You see visions too. I used to think they were ideas, inspiration, but they're real. Just like this now.
Oh, that's horrifying.
I try to use them to make the story come true.
So this is coming from both of us. Maybe that's how we could communicate in the overlaps. We could use this to stop Scratch.
First, I need the ending.
So there's a problem with the ending?
I don't have the ending. It has to be perfect, but I don't have time to figure it out. I don't know what to do. Fuck. I'm so sorry. This whole thing is a fucking mess.
I agree. But we can still figure this out. And what exactly does perfect mean?
The elements of the ending need to come from the story's pre-existing parts. To make matters worse, this is a horror story.
You don't need to tell me this is a horror story.
The ending has to fit the structure of this cover work. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters.
There must be a way to bring a hero into the story.
If there is a hero, they will ultimately pay a heavy price.
Be cool as fuck if they if they turn Casey into that. We just bring in Max Payne as well and just shoot Dodge in his way.
The horror story took Logan and Casey. They were dragged into this. They need to survive. Non-negotiable.
Not just them. We need to try to save everyone. I have an idea how to help Casey. He's a real person who I twisted into a character. He isn't my creation, so he isn't a suitable host with a dark presence. I can write that into the ending to drive that fucking thing out of him.
Wild.
So the ending has to be earned. Set up by the story. You can't build a case without supporting evidence.
That's the only way to make it stick.
That's fucking sick. They're like teaming up on their respective things. She's like, I'm a detective and you're a writer. We're gonna figure this out.
Well, if the ending has to fit the story. This is how I see it. Return is a story about a story that holds true. And I'm a character in this story.
Not just a character. The hero.
Okay, a hero. In any case, I've been through hell to be here. And this is my life. It feels earned to me that I rise above the story and be there to create the ending.
Yes. That's what we're doing. Here, now. We're figuring out the ending I need to write.
This isn't Scratch's ending. But this isn't your ending either. This is our ending. You aren't the only one deciding these things anymore.
You're right. I can't do this alone. Every time I write, things only get worse.
You beat this thing back in 2010, Alan. And here you are doing the same again. You're a hero too. We're in this together.
Then let's bring it home.
Holy fuck. Who's paying the price though if we're both the heroes? Are they tricking each other to be the hero?
No matter what. The more people we save, the greater the cost. And the hero must pay the price.
One of the heroes. The scales always need to balance. Fuck it. Let's go with this.
Are you sure?
There's no time for anything better. Scratch could be here any second.
Then that's our ending. I have the clicker. I'll find a way to get it to you.
And I'll get the pages down. See you on the other side.
Alan's going back to the dark place, I bet. Fuck. A murder cult. I don't know if it's the final draft. I think so. But I've got the clicker as Saga, and we're on our way back to Alan. I don't know exactly how this is gonna go. Morvix, this shit is wild.
Alan?
Yeah, we made it!
Saga, I finished it.
High five.
The ending we talked about.
I have the clicker. And the bullet of light. Let's do this. I have to be the one to do it.
I feel like I've always been on this journey. Okay. It must end here. This darkness. What lies under the surface now shifts. A play of shadows catching my eye, thrusting my face into the water. He's here. It's shockingly cold, past the mirror of the surface. And I will see.
Casey?
Scratch! Now! A white, searing light of truth that for a flash pierces the shadows and reveals the hidden horror. And in that moment of silence, the whisper finally heard. What if there's nothing waiting to be revealed? The play of shadows fool us all, subterfuge to get our price of admission. Darkness not as a monster, but as emptiness. We're none the wiser. No answers, no truths. The hero turns to look inside, is destroyed by what he sees, and is redeemed. Saga said we're both heroes. I'll pay that price. So will she. We are here to kill the monster. I pray nothing comes after this. Nothing was slain. This is how we win. Is it too easy? What if this is still the dark place? Another dream to wake up from, always coming back to the beginning. The memory of what came before burned away by this terrible realization. Maybe it's a mercy, forgetting. To know nothing when we loop around, back to the...
I was too focused on the visual. Did his monologue cut off like midway?
Is it over? Anderson.
No. No, his monologue got off midway? Fuck. He's dead. Mans is dead. No. No. Because it was like a loop. If it didn't work. Right? Oh no. My boy. He's gone. Okay, so the question is, does the after credit scene trigger if you skip the credits? Not that I don't want to pay respect to the many people who worked really hard on this fantastic experience. But I don't really want to get tripped for the copyright of whatever's going on with this song here. So I guess what I'll do is I will mute the video and dude, what a fucking ending. I wish I could have finished it last night, and given that I'm only 28 minutes in on the stream, I probably could have. But fuck. Those reveals though. Like, I don't know, the voice on the telephone that tells Saga about the the clicker and the bullet of light. I'm really crossing my fingers that was Alice, because the reveal that she's been dead for the whole game was that hit hard. That was like all the hair on my head stood up, and just like a burning sensation in my skull. Maybe I'm just dumb, but I didn't anticipate that. You're telling me I'm losing everybody this game? Like, fucking I'm losing Alice. We don't ever get to see Barry. Like, I mean, we do get to hear of him, but like everyone is like a shell of themselves, which, I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Time, and especially trauma, will do that. And both of those things have been given to these characters, handily. But like, Barry's missing from my life, even though, he's out there doing stuff. Alice is dead. Saga had to kill Wake to ensure that the ending that Scratch wrote didn't come true. What the fuck? Like, I was really hoping that, I don't know, I guess maybe this is the cost of closure, which, I mean, there's still 2 DLCs and everything, but, you know, maybe the cost of closure is like, yeah, we can't keep making games forever about all these characters. It's just that, at least as of right now, and again, this is, the DLC's not out. I haven't played the Final Draft DLC. Okay, hold up. Oh, hey, Alice.
This part is just for you. After the haunting started, I got in touch with an organization that was still looking into what happened in Bright Falls. I went to their offices and something happened there. After I got home, I could suddenly remember everything. I remembered being trapped inside that lake. A dark ocean with echoes of myself. My fears, my photos. Inside a dark tide of madness. The same events and images looping again and again. And then I saw a light. Your light. You dove in just as I swam out. You never drowned. And you're still there reaching out. That is what the haunting is. I can see you because I've been there too. I chose to come back to the dark place.
Wait.
That is why I put on this exhibition. I had to mislead you.
She didn't kill herself.
I could get you to where you needed.
She dove back into the dark place?
The only way out of your loop is destruction or ascension. Light or dark. And we've covered the destruction part many times over. And we're getting to the ascension bit by bit. Time means nothing here. You'll still need to go through the loop. But I will keep showing you the images you need to see. The light you need to see. Until you're ready. Alan. I think we're getting close.
Yo. My boy.
It's not a loop.
It's a spiral.
It's a spiral.
Interesting. Okay, so is that the after credits thing you were talking about? Okay, so that recontextualizes things a little bit. Light is ascension, dark is destruction. He was shot in the head with a bullet of light. So he's just progressing further through the dark place? But they needed a way to save all of the victims of his story. Also, your first question, is this the final draft, makes sense? No. I have only just... I have not been playing the game off stream. However, what I'm going to do now that I've hit credits the first time is I am free to play the game at my leisure. You know, I wanted my first reactions to stuff. I don't remember what I was saying before that, because I was just happy. So that had to have been Alice on the phone. Yo, fucking, it's not Alan Wake 3, it's Alice Wake. I now have to play through the game again, so I have further understanding, and then I just have to wait for the DLC to come out so I can figure that out. Now, Morvix, I'm curious if you're aware, but in the second playthrough, is the only thing that's different the ending? Or is there like new stuff peppered throughout the whole thing? Because if there's new stuff peppered throughout the whole thing, then I won't worry too much about trying to stream that. Also, the next story-focused game that I will be going through as sort of a palate cleanser, new thing, but also at the request of my wife, I will be playing through Fable 3 on stream. If that's of interest to you, that should be starting sometime next week. I'm moving this week, so it's going to be rough. New monologue in the intro pages and some videos. Okay, so nothing too crazy then. But yeah, there's a tremendous variety of things that I want to stream. I do want to at some point do a nightmare run of the first game on stream, but I don't know, a lot of this is just for me to preserve my first run through experiences on things. But you know, aside from Fable 3, this year I think also going to try and hit Saw 1 and 2 for the Xbox 360. Those were some particularly rare things I got off of eBay over the past year or so, and have just been waiting to stream those. But it's going to be light this week. But I should be back in the near future. Now, do you know if there's a second after credit scene? I just need to know if I need to be like prepared to unmute. What a game. Curious to see what the DLC is going to be like. Are you going to play as Alan? Are you going to play as Alice? Will Saga continue to be a character? There isn't another one. Okay. You know, out of curiosity, seeing you say that, because RE2 remake is very good, but out of curiosity, how long have you been playing games just in general? If you don't mind my asking, you don't have to actually answer that. Because I've had a lot of experiences that just absolutely floored me. My, when I was introduced to them. I think the problem that ended up happening with me for Resident Evil 2 Remake. Really? You're new to games? Oh, that's incredible. Man, you're getting to start at a really awesome point. I'm glad that you really enjoyed Resident Evil 2 Remake. That completely recontextualizes my understanding of that statement. God, there are so many good games, new and old, that you haven't had the opportunity to experience yet, probably. and a lot of them you can get for really cheap. Wow. Well, congratulations on finding this really cool medium of art and expression and entertainment. There's a lot of good stuff. Have you gotten to play Resident Evil 4 remake yet? Because that one was really good too. Honestly, all of the Resident Evil remakes are great. Was it Resident Evil as a series is honestly kind of a standout. And I'm glad that, not to be too presumptuous, but it really feels like Remedy took a hearty amount of inspiration from them. You didn't like the story? Well, okay, to be fair, the story in Resident Evil 4 Remake is very... Like, it's a lot of it. The plot is simple. The characters are where the story is made or broken for you, right? Because the plot is cult leader kidnaps president's daughter to exert influence over the rest of the world. Lone secret agent goes to rescue her, and that's it. Really, that's the story. But the inclusion of all the characters and everything, I think, and I can't really talk about that one in an unbiased manner because I've been playing it since like 2006. I love the original. I loved the new one, although I've only played the new one all the way through once. So maybe it falls apart on replays, but yeah, Resident Evil is a great series. Remedy does lots of awesome character-driven work, with lots of neat and sometimes weird ideas. Have you gotten to play? I'm sorry if you mentioned it, because I think you did talk about the AWE DLC, but did you play Control? Prefer the animal-like bosses in the previous games. Is it just kind of like a kind of uncomfy shooting at people kind of thing? If that's the case, that makes sense. That's fair. I've oh no, my controller's disconnected. No. No, that's totally fair. Something I would definitely recommend, depending on your kind of style. The only games that I've heard you mention are like survival horror, third person type things. Some skewing more actiony, others less so. Out of Place. Really? Again, I don't really know that I can speak in an unbiased manner on it. I've been playing it so long that in my head it just makes sense. Although that bit of criticism you could probably find people in 2004 saying the same thing when the original version came out, being like, yeah, this is just, it's not what I wanted from the series. But personal recommendations from the past decade. Definitely play Doom 2016, as long as you're okay with like just a hardcore action game, and the first person doesn't make you sick. I know that's a problem for some people, and I feel for them. That sucks, because I personally, first person games are my favorite. I like the perspective. You know, puts you closer to it. But Doom 2016 for sure. And its sequel, if you end up liking that one, absolute must plays in my mind. No, not the original. I think the original is very hard for some people to get into because of its age, because the original came out in 93 and is not true 3D. There's no looking up or down, jumping, or crouching. So it ends up being a little bit weird. But the reboot / continuation in 2016 is... Oh, Doom 64. My bad. 2016. And for the for the German viewers, 2016. But yeah. Doom 64 is fun. People I think give it maybe just a little too many flowers. It's the only one that I've not finished at this point. Because it's just so fucking mean. It's like you're playing a FromSoft game. Like, there's just traps. You do a thing, and it's rough. Yeah, definitely. If you're on PC, I think Doom 2016 will regularly drop down to like... I've seen it as low as like $5. It's very good. Don't expect too much plot on that one unless you want to, you know, read the files. There's a lot of like lore and background, but as far as the actual plot, it's just wake up pissed. There's demons on my Mars. What the fuck? Kill them all. Go to hell. Stop it from continuing. Like, that's kind of a rough breakdown. But it is it's a very good time. It's one of my favorites. Okay, well now it's time to look up when the Lake House expansion's supposed to come out. So we'll get the window capture up. Alan Wake 2 DLC? 3 question marks. Dead by Daylight's new teaser hints at DLC. Oh, wait, no, that's for... Okay. I hate that, by the way. That means that I'm going to have to play Dead by Daylight. Gotta hang out with my boy, Alan. Late spring 2024. Agree. Can't get enough of the absolute dread and misery. Alright. If you're still trudging through the nightmare... Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Fiction is written and coming true. So there's the Night Springs DLC. Visions and dreams, fiction is written. Play as several familiar characters. Multiple self-contained episodes of Night Springs. Ooh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, if you feel like at any point I'm about to like spoil something that you don't know, just just yeet yourself out. Don't want to spoil anything for you. I'm just trying to figure out like a rough thing. Okay, embark on 2 separate adventures as the realities of Saga and Alan Wake collide again. Good to know. So we get to learn about the lake house. That's good. Oh god, this is gonna be a wait. Night Springs DLC releases in late 2024, so we're probably not seeing the story expansion until, I would bet, Halloween. Now, if it lets me control Barry, though, or it gives me Barry, I need Barry. You can try the original Alan Wake recap on Fortnite. So which is it, you know? Which one's better? Who did it better? Fortnite recap or Old Gods of Asgard Herald of Darkness musical? Okay. Cool. So gonna be a while before I need to super revisit. But alright. Morvix, thank you for joining. Like I said, we'll be streaming maybe one more time this week, and then it's probably going to be like a week and a half, 2 weeks before I'm back. But, you know, if you're interested in seeing a bunch of old shit, I do a mix of new things. I do a mix of old. I'm not a super old person, but I do like to revisit things from like the late 90s and the early 2000s, because I feel like there's a lot of things there that are worth your time and showcase an interesting state of the games industry as a whole. Including, you know, Remedy's Max Payne 1 and 2. I just finished Max Payne for the first time. I didn't stream it, so don't go looking for that. But that is going to be all. What a fucking game. And you take it easy, Morvix. And to anyone else, if you make it this far, thank you. You should subscribe. I do stream somewhat regularly now. It's going to get a little wonk because my new job starts this week. But I'll figure it out as I go. But that's all.